Sleep. Sleep is a pretty fickle phenomenon, and we still aren't entirely sure on a deeper level why we do it. We have all had sleepless nights, but we tend to make up for it later. Medics recommend 8 hours sleep each evening, but what if we slept for less? Like, much less. Hello and welcome back to Life's Biggest Questions, the channel that looks to answer all kinds of queries on anything and everything. Today we are chatting science and psychology as we ask what would happen if we only slept 1 hour a day. Before we get into this list, I want to ask you guys how many hours of sleep a night you get and what time you get up in the morning. I've been trying to wake up before 6 AM so I can do some things for me before work. It's kinda refreshing. So, in order to feel the full benefits of sleep and to feel the full effects of rest, we need 5 REM sleep cycles a night. Most sleepers experience REM 70 to 90 minutes into sleep, so for 5 cycles it's advised that we sleep at the very least for 7.5 hours a day. Like I said, we don't really know why we need to sleep, however we do know that sleep is one of the best things we can do for our health. It helps us to repair tissue, grow muscles, fight off sicknesses. It's also very important for our ability to consolidate memories in the long term. Not sleeping enough can weaken your immune system, lower your sex drive, and lead to weight gain as well as confusion during wakeful hours. If we only slept 1 hour for a long period of time, it would have a negative impact on our hearts, increasing our chances of coronary heart disease and a stroke. It would also increase the risk of breast and prostate cancer as well as the risk of diabetes. If everyone slept just 1 hour a night, it would put a huge strain on doctors and nurses across the world who have to look after the sick whilst literally being sick themselves. While possible death from a multitude of sicknesses is the long-term option, the short-term would also not be so pretty. Perhaps the very least of our concerns would be beauty sleep, but make no mistake, looks would suffer. Dark circles, sallow skin, and a general feeling of ugliness would ensue. It wouldn't be a great time for dating, suffice to say, although vanity would likely be out of the window in a 1 hour sleep state anyway. With just 1 hour of sleep a night, we would become irrational and irritable and far more accident prone as we are no longer alert. So many car accidents happen when people are tired. On just 1 hour's sleep, life is a battle of trying to get through the day without forgetting something, breaking something, or breaking yourself. If this was the case for the entire population, all getting 1 hour apiece, the world would become a nightmare. Roads would be chaos, people would get into smashes, others would simply step out in front of cars when they're not looking. Planes may crash, trains may derail. Then, in the hospitals, surgeons who might previously have been able to save you will themselves be fatigued, making stupid mistakes, and that could lead to hemorrhaging. Imagine how many fights would break out among the irritable, how many people would burst into unexpected tears. We wouldn't make good decisions, which on a personal level is pretty awful, but on a global level, can you even imagine? Can you imagine the political decision making of nuclear nations with no sleep? So the whole world would be a total mess. Ain't that the truth? But what if we could avoid sleep without suffering any of the negatives? Some people are more capable than others. Winston Churchill, Margaret Thatcher, they slept just 3 hours a night. Leonardo da Vinci would nap for 20 minutes every 4 hours. Thomas Edison would nap for 30 minutes 6 times a day. The famous inventor Nikola Tesla slept just 2 hours a night, although he did have a few breakdowns along the way. In Vietnam, there is a man called Thai Ngoc who claims to have been awake since 1973. In 2006, he said he felt like a plant without water. So, I wonder how he's doing. Anyway, in a magical world where we could all just sleep 1 hour a night, imagine how productive we would all be. We could finally write that novel, lose that 10 pounds, stage a play, redecorate. But the sad news is, if it was all of us, this would certainly mean longer work hours. Think you'd be richer? No, even if you got paid more, we would all drive the price of inflation up, so really we'd be back where we started, just with less snuggle time. If we slept for just 1 hour a day, would we dispense with bedrooms altogether? What would we do with that space? Ping pong rooms all round, personal gyms? Or would we just build more houses with less space? Ultimately, I love my bed. I love lying on it. I love sleeping in it. Sleep is great. It makes me feel great. Maybe if I could choose to sleep 1 hour a day and be okay, but if it was just unique to me, I'd see some benefit. But if it was all of us, we'd just be overworked and underpaid, and ain't that the truth? Better stick with the snoozing, honestly. So guys, what do you think would happen if we only slept 1 hour a day? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. Also, do let me know how many hours you sleep a day. While you're down there, why don't you like this video and share it with a friend? I'm your host, Rebecca Felgate. I'll catch you in the next video, but until then, stay curious, stay alert, and never ever stop questioning.